you're always going to have.
Favorite MC is
yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
That's how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Bulls shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the free throw, no good.
Shoot two.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the lineup.
How the Denver Nuggets ranked in the NBA statistics. And they're in the bottom third as far as few.
He converts at the line.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Chicago shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker, how his last 10 games have gone. Tops in scoring, first in rebounding, and with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one comes. Both shots good from the striker.
His shot to cap their run going into the break. They finished off that half on a roll.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Bulls running away with this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. And we'll go to Kenny first. What'd you see out there?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, they got more than a few problems to work out, but it all starts with their defense. I know the analytical people love to point out opponent field goal percentage, and tonight has been a big problem. They haven't defended with any purpose. They need a whole lot more activity on defense.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
For 2.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2
Done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Bulls have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And that one misses. Now that we're here in the new year, taking a look at the Lakers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top in the NBA this season. 4th, the Bulls.
You know, when your team has a lot of assists, like these guys do. See how the Nuggets have performed. And team scoring, not going so well for them. They're in the bottom.
Need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right. That was good.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Bulls out front, running away with it. We're going to step aside.
Like shine that's on my neck. I'm big like Diddy. I'm with it. Got if you get it. Biggie of my city. Please don't fit it. And I'm too rich. The bread and get stupid. Money that come running like money so hot. Miami on fire. You better be. Might get from the porch.
Free throw, good Booker.
I run in.
Cause we take it over.
Is no good. Time for one more.
And the transition defense now, guys, non-existent, invisible.
Yeah, 3 straight fast break buckets here. The D seems to be sleepwalking.
Denver making a switch here. Curry's checked in. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan Player of the Game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was gone. You rarely see a performance like this. This crazy high shooting percentage.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports team, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.